Hey, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? NoZoupForYou here, and I'm feeling a little better right now. I am, I promise. After that video regarding destroyers, I still have my misgivings about the way things are going for destroyers right now. I'm not happy with where they're at. I still think that aircraft carriers are too strong against them. I still think radar, especially on Russian cruisers, is just a little too powerful against them, and really, I think the odds are stacked against destroyers right now. I mean, I did have a video where I said battleships were a dying class, and now I'm saying that destroyers are pretty much dead. Maybe it is the year of the cruiser and HE flinging and whatnot, but I feel better. I went out there and played an aircraft carrier and bullied some destroyers just to kind of get revenge. I don't know, some strange revenge fantasy. I don't know. I kind of felt dirty doing it too. I don't feel good about that. I don't. I'll be honest. But you know what? Made me feel better. I feel better now. Still have misgivings. But you know what? We're going to move on. And I'm still going to play destroyers. I love destroyers. Absolutely love them. They're probably my favorite class. But yeah, it's not a good point for them right now. Anyhow, that's not what this video is about. This video is about some of the very cool Warhammer 40K stuff that's going on. And I know I touched on the crates and what you can get in a previous video, but right now I want to do something a little more. Wargaming has been kind enough to give me some freebies. Well, they gave me the ship that I'm playing right now. Actually, they gave me most of the stuff related to Warhammer 40K. But in addition to that, they've given me some crates to give away to you all. 6 to be exact. We've got 3 per each faction. So we've got Blood for the Blood God, and we've got Glory to the Emperor. And what these crates yield is one of 3 things. You either have a chance to get the actual ships, which are the Ragnarok or the Ignis Purgatio. And of course, these are just Amagis. I mean, there's nothing really special about them, except for the fact that these ships have very, very cool Warhammer camouflage on them, and I actually do have to say this is some of the coolest camouflage that Wargaming has done. I like this a lot more than some of the junkyard type of stuff they've done in the past. So I think the camouflage is very beautiful, and I will be honest, I don't know much, if anything at all, about Warhammer 40K, except for the fact that it's very, very popular. And based upon what I do know, I guess the camouflage fits what I do know about the game. So they did a cool job with it. I think it looks awesome, and if you can snag one of these, it's not a camouflage that I wouldn't use. Kind of like the junkyard camouflage. I'm just not a fan of that post-apocalyptic stuff that came out. To me, it's too distracting. But this camouflage, on the other hand, yeah, totally have no problem rocking it. I'm rocking it right now. I was hoping to get a game in which I was top-tiered, but you know what? You make do with what you can, even if you're bottom-tiered, and being bottom-tiered in a Tier 8 battleship usually doesn't bother me. And I'll be honest, this was the first time in a very, very, very long time that I've played in an Amagi. And I'll be honest, it brought back some very fond memories. I know some people out there really don't like the Amagi at all, but I actually really enjoyed the Amagi grind. And then, of course, you get to the Zuma right after it, and it's like, what the hell is this ship? Why am I stuck grinding this ship? I just want to get to the Yamato. Yeah, I really think Azuma was the worst Tier 9 battleship in the entire game. And I know it's been tweaked and buffed, but I just remember back in the day, that grind was the absolute worst grind you could possibly do. It was almost a slap in the face. It's like you're almost close to what, for a time, was the best battleship in the game. So close, but you know what? We're going to make you struggle through the worst battleship in the game. And it's not just that Tier 8. I know the Friedrich der Grosse for the German side wasn't really a fun grind either. I will say Iowa I did enjoy. I know a lot of people don't like the Iowa at Tier 9 for the United States Navy, but I enjoyed it. I did pretty good with the Iowa. And then looking at the French battleships, you've got... why can I not remember the name of that ship right now? It used to be one of my favorite ships, and I almost called it the Amalfi. Oh, my mind is drawing a blank, and I'll probably remember it towards the end of this video. I haven't played in a while, but I really did enjoy it a lot. It was one of my favorite battleships for a while, and you know what? I'm not getting a lot of sleep anymore. My twins are going through a 4-month regression right now. They don't like to nap during the day anymore, and at nighttime they sleep, but they don't sleep soundly, which means I don't sleep soundly. And since there's 2 of them, I'm waking up putting binkies in the mouths of both of them because my wife, God bless her soul, I can't get her to move whatsoever at night. So I am living in a permanent fog. So remembering a tier 9 French battleship right now that I used to love is something that is beyond my capability at this point. And I feel horrible for it. But you know what? It is what it is. Anyhow, back to the giveaway. 6 codes, 3 per faction. In addition to those codes, you don't only get the code, because the code might not yield the ship that comes with the 10-point captain. So to make things a little fair, Wargaming, which again provided these codes to be very, very nice to everyone, in addition to the chance to get the ship, you will also get one of the captains in addition to the crate. So you'll get the code with the chance for one of the tier 8 Amagis and the 10-point captain. If you don't get that, you'll just get the camouflage or whatever else the crates yield. But in addition to that, you will get the special commander for each faction. So pretty cool. I mean, that's a neat thing. Even if you don't get the ship, you at least get the commander. And I'll also say that the voiceovers for the commanders is pretty cool as well. It's another one of those things that I don't mind hearing in game. I mean, let you talk about things like the Cancole stuff that Wargaming has done, and all the anime girls, and I can't stand having them on any of my ships because the voices just drive me crazy. It's like fingernails scraping on chalkboards. I just can't stand it. And even Alex Ovechkin, you know, it was pretty cool getting him as a commander. He yielded some very cool attributes, but I just don't care to hear him either. But these commanders, or at least the one that you put on the Ignotus Paravol, or whatever the hell that ship's called. What is that ship called again? The Ignis Purgatio. Man, I was way off. I think I was trying to come up with some kind of Harry Potter name. Wasn't that someone's name or something close to that? I don't know. Anyhow, you at least the commander, at least for those, sound pretty cool. I mean, I don't mind listening to that commander in game. So you get Arthas Rothquar the Cold, or you get Justinian Leons the 13th. You get them definitely with 3 points if you don't get the ship. So you're allowed to use one of these codes and only one of these codes. So I've got 6 of them, which means I'll be giving away 6 of these. And if you want a chance to get one of these crates, for a chance to get your dressed up Amagi and a guaranteed captain, all you need to do is make a comment on this video. And I don't care what it is, just put a comment on this video, and 6 of you all, 6 of you lucky individuals will be given one of these crates, one of these codes. And this is multi-region. It's not North America only. It's every single region out there. So if you want a chance, just type something, and you could walk away with an, well, I don't know that that's the biggest prize in the world, since you can get a Amagi through the tech tree, but you could walk away one with very cool camouflage on it. So I guess that's something to be excited about. But again, for a chance to do that, all you have to do is type something in the comments of this video. And again, 6 individuals, 3 per faction, will be chosen, and you will get one of these codes. So yeah, and you know what? I just want to touch again. It was fun playing the Amagi. I forgot all the little ins and outs of it, but I do remember it was a fun ship. And it did have the ability to reach out and hurt some ships. And you know, I got my licks in on some ships in this round. I pulled a Citadel off on a Georgia, which I know that's not the hardest in the world, because a broadside Georgia gets easily Citadeled by just about anything. But The thing I also did forget about this ship was dispersion can be a little wonky at times, and I didn't have a 19-point captain on this ship either, so I had the 11-point commander that came with the ship, and I wasn't able to completely spec it out, but you know what? I held my own, and I'm always fine when I survive a battle in a Tier 8 battleship. I'm always fine with doing okay in it. You know, I didn't have the best round in the world. I'm shy of 100,000 K, and for me, that's my Mendoza line for those of you familiar with the baseball term. If I don't do 100,000 damage in a battleship, I'm usually not that happy or impressed with myself. But, you know, sometimes you got to take the good and the bad. And the fact that I was low tier and still finished pretty close to the top, somewhat close to the top in this round, you know what? I'll take it. I'll take it. It's all about finding the silver lining. And I'm not going to be too upset about that. So, anyhow, I'm going to wrap this up. Chance for a crate, just type a comment in this video and 6 of you lucky SOBs will get yourself one, and do let me know what you get in them. Also, I'm always interested. But thanks for watching, everyone. Hope you all are doing great, and I will catch you all later. Zoop out.